in that. I'm not. Your clients are sure not. You guys are the experts. So everything that you're going to be taught inside of this university is going to make you guys more money. But here's the thing. Big key. You have to do it. You have to want it. You can't rely on Bish. You can't rely on the executives to hold your hand and say, hey, do your training. Just like you guys, what do you do when you get up every morning? First thing you do is you go hit the restroom. We all do. Dude, it's a habit, right? It's a habit. You guys got to get in the habit every day to do the training. If you don't do the training, then you might as well throw in the white flag and be like, dude, I give up, Bish. I don't want to do it. But you guys are not on the phone call to do that. Okay. So if you all see my screen, it's going to say Healthy Home 365 University. There's a couple things I want to get straight here. You guys are going to do 3 videos every morning before you start your day. Okay? 3 videos in the morning before you start your day. It's going to take you about 12 to 15 minutes. That's it. You can do it from any smartphone, tablet, computer, iPad, Android. You guys are going on an appointment, you can do it. You guys are in the shower, you can train. You're on vacation, you could train. You're on a cruise, you can surely train. Okay, the guy who is going to be in the videos, his name is Grant Cardone. If you don't know who Grant Cardone is, go look him up. Absolute monster. 60 years old, 7 businesses, 7 New York Times best-selling sales training books. Going to be worth $1 billion in a couple months. This is the guy that's going to help you make more money. So now, when you log in, you're all going to have your own usernames and passwords. You should have them by now if you don't have them already. First thing you're going to do when you log in every morning, okay, is you're going to go where it says Start Training. When I go to Start Training, it's going to open up Welcome to the Training Center. I mean everything, guys and girls, including Samantha. You're not going to be taught this at Harvard, Yale. No college is going to teach you what you're about to learn. The first thing you're going to do when you log in, I'm going to go slow here, is you're going to go to your sales certification course right here. You're going to go click Cardone certification. What you're all going to do is you're all going to get Grant Cardone sales certified. We're going to go back to high school, and we're going to go freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior year of high school. Now, here's the deal. This is structured. This is a game plan. Just like all of the greats do. What do? Dude, they follow a play. They follow a playbook. This is how all of you get better. It's not by shooting from the hip. It's about skill development, learning development. This is what you're going to get inside the Cardone certifications. So the first thing you're all going to do when you run the play, real simple. When you log in to do your 3 videos, you have to go to Cardone certification and click on beginner. These are the first 4 courses you're all going to learn. Selling basics, understanding the buyer, the sales process, and incoming calls. All the videos, you'll love this. 15 seconds to 7 minutes long. Average video you watch is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's it. Okay? Now, you're going to start in the selling basics. You're going to do your 3 videos, log out, start your day. Next day comes, 3 videos, start your day. Bing, 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 bing. Do every single day, repetition. If you can do something once, you can do it every day. Okay? So the beginner certification is going to take you probably about 2 to 3 months to complete. Once you complete it, you're all going to get a certification that you completed it. It's going to have your name on it, it's going to have a date on it, and it's going to be signed by Grant Cardone. Once you graduate your freshman year and you go through all of these courses from Grant, you're now going to go into your sophomore year, which is going to be your intermediate certification. And now you're going to learn these 6 courses. Every single one of you on this phone call, you all have to know how to prospect. You guys want to make more money? You got to know how to go out and pound the marketplace. You got to get everybody to know who you are. You got to have a security and get attention. If nobody knows you, they can't flow you. That's it, period. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care how well you speak. If they don't know you, they can't flow you. Simple. So you got to learn to go out and you got to learn to prospect and get new opportunities. Grant's going to teach you that, how to fill your pipeline, strategies, techniques, ideas. This is where your money's at. How do you pick up the phone and make a cold call? How do you go knock on the door and it's cold? You know the difference between closing and selling? There's a difference. How about internet lead response? How about closing strategies? How about following up with unsold and sold clients? It's going to take you 5 months to get through all these courses. So let me show you what a video looks like. So I'm going to come in a follow-up. Holy Grail, guys and girls. Everything that you're going to need, the mistakes, the basics, the facts, advanced strategies, right? So let me give you one example. Let's say one of you just sold an opportunity 7 days ago. And now you're coming up and you need strategies of how do I follow up with a sold client over the next 2 years. And you don't have a strategy, you're losing the second sale, you're losing free money. So now if it's been 7 days and one of you guys or Samantha closed a client, it's been 7 days. How does Samantha pick up the phone and reach out to that sold client when it's been 7 days? Simple. She's going to come in here and she's going to click this.
The 7-day contact. The reason I'm calling, John, it's been about 7 days now, and by this time, I want to make sure that you've had your product installed long enough, working with it enough, that you might have some questions. Now, look, if you don't like the question, because some of you don't, you're like, oh, man, every time I ask that question, it's going to get me in trouble. Look, if there's problems, if there's trouble, you need to find out about it. You need to initiate it, and you need to resolve it. If you're selling to the public, you're selling to human beings, trust me, you're going to have problems. You're going to have people dissatisfied. You're going to have questions. All these questions, problems, situations are actually opportunities if you just change your mind about it. Remember the 7-day period. This should have been at least 3 contacts by now. You're still in the hottest time after the purchase. This is a great time to continue to pick up referrals and ask questions like, anybody been impressed with it? What kind of compliments are you getting? This is a vital time to resolve issues like I discussed. Don't delay it, and always look for second sales, not with others, but within this family, within this company. You're going to find a second sale if you keep your eyes open.
Simple. It's not 30 minutes. It's not 40 minutes. You're not going to fall asleep. You're not going to be like, this is boring. Dude, this is not boring. This is where you make more money. And that's why you guys showed up this morning. Because I know none of you are happy with your paychecks. If you were, you'd still be on the cruise, and you'd be on the cruise for the next year, not getting off the boat. So now what you're going to do is there's 2 things you're going to do. You could come over here and you could take notes. So if any of you, let's just say you wanted to pause the video, say around 30 seconds, you could come in here and you can write notes. You can write anything you want. Notes will always stay here. Now, when this video lesson is done, you're going to come in here and you're going to take a multiple choice test. Real simple. Questions are going to range from 1 to 8. The average, on average, Bish and team, I'd say maybe 3 to 4 questions on average after each video. If you get it right, you get a green check mark. If you get it wrong, you get a red X. If you get any one wrong, you have to go to continue training, and you got to go back, and we'll give you one more shot to test out. But if you get the second time wrong, you got to go back, and you got to watch the video over again. Now, listen, I want to make a really good point here for all of you. Every one of you on this phone call is different ages, different personalities, the different ways you guys go out into the marketplace and work your deals. Okay? The training's not about right or wrong. What the executive team wants you guys is to get better every single day, right? Get your certainty up, get your confidence up. Okay? So that's what a typical video looks like. That's what a typical test looks like. Now, when you graduate and you go through all of these courses, you're going to go to your junior year, which is going to be your advanced certification. This is lethal right here. So if you guys know Grant Cardone, Grant's written a lot of exclusive content. He's written 7 New York Times best-selling sales training books. I got news for you. You're going to get 4 of them inside the advanced certification to listen to. Sell or Be Sold, The Closes Survival Guide, If You're Not First, You're Last, and the 10X Rule. Write this down. If you guys got a notepad and a pen, write this down. Definitely write this down. The one book I want you guys to start with, if you guys get your own, on your own accord, say at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, okay, is going to be If You're Not First, You're Last. If You're Not First, You're Last. I want you guys to listen to that book. Forget Sell or Be Sold, Closes Survival Guide, 10X Rule. That all doesn't come into play. Nobody knows you. You can't get attention. You can't get out of obscurity. Dude, how can you close? You can't.
Hey, Mike,
you ain't selling anybody. What's that?
Can you show us where to go for the books? What section was that? Just so everybody's clear on where to go to.
Yeah, I have it on the screen. You guys don't see my screen?
I can see it, but how did you get there?
Oh, yeah, you want me to go back and re-show them?
Please.
Yeah, absolutely. So inside the Cardone certifications, it's in the advanced certification. So when I click on that, you're going to scroll down, and you're going to see the 4 books. And then there are also 2 in the Cardone exclusives, Bish, and I'll show that here in a minute. Okay?
Thanks.
You're very welcome. If You're Not First, You're Last is my favorite book out of all of them. Everybody has their own preference. Good. So be it. But that's my favorite book. So also down here, if you scroll down, we also got 100 ways to stay motivated, top traits of great salespeople, and personal finances. Personal finances. This is Grant Cardone's brand new content. How do you understand about money? Most people don't. How do I use it to my advantage? Right? So how do you go out into the marketplace? Right? How do you go close 3 or 4 or 5 more deals, get that income in, and then what do I do with it? It's going to teach you about your personal finances. Get your whole family on board with it and have them watch it. So now when you graduate from your advanced certification, you're going to go to your master certification. What we're going to do is we're going to test you out on everything you watch the first 3 certifications. Beginner, intermediate, and advanced certification. 100 questions. Get them all right, get Grant Cardone Master Sales Certified. That easy. So this is your structure, your game plan. This is what you need to do to get credit every morning. 3 videos. Go into your Cardone certification. Start in the beginner certification, which would be right here. I'll show you. You're going to start in your selling basics. And you're going to start with the first course right here. Do your 3 videos, log out. When you're done with this course, you're going to go to professional or amateur. From there, you're going to go to the most important sale. Then Grant's going to talk about time. And then he's going to talk about taking massive action. Okay? And if you have any questions on the certifications, I'll answer them here in a minute. Okay? Now, outside of that is the follow-up tool. Holy Grail. Really pay attention to this. Near and dear to my heart. Every one of you on this phone call has an unsold client right now. You go to bed, you go to sleep at night, you're like, man, I know they're on the 5-yard line, dude. They're not even on the 50-yard line. You think they're at the 1-yard line, dude? They might be on the 20-yard line. How do you follow up with all of your unsold clients that were interested in your product and service and you gave them a quote? Other than an email and a phone call, which is boring. Clients are not going to get excited on an email and a phone call. It's boring. Blah. So now what this follow-up tool is going to do is it's going to give you a year's worth. Strategies, techniques, ideas, whys, hows. Every single day when you started the sales process. It's not a CRM. It's not going to give you first name, not going to give you last name, it's not going to give you notes. You need that, but if the Smith family was looking at an energy efficient fan on top of their roof, and you quoted them 6 of them or 8 of them, and they didn't pull the trigger, and it's been 3 days, what are you going to do to get them to close the deal? So you're going to come over to day 3, and you're going to click it, and Grant's going to tell you what to do. Lethal.
You ready to follow up? Got a customer? Don't know what to do? Let's get busy. Pick a day. Okay, it's day 3. Today's the day for a selfie video, okay? I want you to send out a video right now of your face. Remember, back to the wall, light in your face, short video. Great meeting you. I have some information I think would be very valuable to you. Boom. You want to send that video out where? First, text, email, second place. It's the only 2 places you can send a video. You want to do that today, and you want to keep it tight. You want to keep it short. Also, include in that video your cell number. Direct way to contact you. You can just do that by doing an editing device in the video. It's very, very simple. Just Google video editing on my phone, and you'll find the information. That was day 3. Now, you've made 5 or 6 contacts in 3 days. Nobody's doing this. If you don't know what to do tomorrow, check back in with me. I'll give you an idea. Pick a day.
That's just day 3. So now day 4 goes by, now day 10 goes by, now it's 2 weeks, and now it's a month, and you're like, oh my God, how come the deal's not closed? Guys, write this down. %, of all transactions take place between the 5th and the 12th contact. 80%. If you're not calling your unsold clients more than 5 times, you're losing a lot of money. a lot. Okay, so this is pick a day tool. So any unsold client, wherever you're at in the sales process, there it is. Also in here, we got handling objections. These are 15 to 30-second word tracks right here of any objection that you're going to get. Short 15 to 30-second word tracks. In the greeting, in the demonstration, in the write-up, and in the general. They're all right here. So if you get an objection in the greeting, knock, knock, knock. Yeah, give me your best price. Give me your best price, Samantha. Give me your best price. How you going to handle it? Or I'm just looking. Or give me some information. You're in the write-up. You're getting ready to write them up. Yeah, I'm not buying today. Whoa. Slow down, Samantha. Slow down. I don't make any rash decisions. All of them are right here. Closes, got 134 different closes in here. 134 closes that you can use on your clients. If they tell you it's the money, got a close for you. If they're stalling you, if it's the product, if it's time, if it's affordable, if it's difference, they're all here. Hey, Samantha. Hey, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. Glad that you showed me everything here to make my home more energy efficient. But I'll be honest with you. I've been married 30 plus years. I'm not going to make a decision without my wife or my girlfriend. Now, if you don't know how to handle the spouse stall, come in the stall. It's going to load up, and you can click spouse stall too.
Spouse stall close number 2. I need to talk to my wife, Grant. I agree, sir, and you should talk to your wife. But look, if your wife is anything like my wife, okay, she never tells me no when it's something I absolutely have to have. When I've decided I love this, I have to have it, my wife always supports me and never tells me no. Okay? Look, I need your approval here and here, and right here, I believe your wife is just like mine.
15 seconds. Memorize these because you're going to be in a situation in the write-up where you're going to have to use one of these closes, and it will make you more money. And then last thing before I finish up here, because I got a 9:30, I want to show you the Cardone exclusives, and they're right here in your sales section, Cardone exclusives. This is where all the books are. This is where all the live webinars are. This is where all the training, everything is inside this program. Okay? So, 3 videos, Monday through Friday. Get up, get a cup of coffee, stretch, do your thing, log into Healthy Home 365, do your 3 videos. Make it a routine. Every day. Every day. Don't skip a day. Okay? If you can't do 12 minutes of training, that's a problem. Okay? I'm 44 with 4 kids. I don't make excuses. Excuses are for the weak. The people that give up. So I'm on this phone call to make you guys money. Okay? We're going to crush it this year. I know we will. Forget the cruise. Let's get them to send you guys all the way to Monte Carlo, rent some Lambos or some Ferraris, go to a 5-star hotel, eat some Wagyu, and go friggin' tear it up. That's all I got. Any questions?
Hey guys, do you have any questions for Mike?
Yeah, this is Robert, right? Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, so we need to go through the university 3 courses a day. What do you recommend as far as order and process to follow the closes, the objections? If you just want to master this whole course, what approach would you take, and how would you schedule it throughout the day besides just the basic 3 courses a day?
Robert, great question. Great question. So this is what I would say. Once you get the 3 courses out of the way, on your own accord, hypothetical, let's say you're traveling on an appointment or you have some downtime. I do this all the time. I even do it here in the office. What I would do is, in terms of the handling objections and the closes, they're fast. They're 15, 30-second word tracks, right? So if you're traveling on appointment, I can, before I go in on my 10 minutes, hey, I got 15 minutes to go inside to go see a client, dude, I can go in and do three or four videos. So what I would say is constantly fit them in throughout your day. At night, X, Z, but just constantly find a way to fit them in. Okay?
I appreciate you, sir.
Yep. All right, guys. If you have any other questions, just hit me up on an email, and I'll answer any questions. But I got to run. I got a 9:30. All righty.
Hey, thanks, Mike. Mike, I'm going to take over from here. I'll send out everybody an email for you. Thank you very much for today, and we'll talk to you again, I guess, at noon your time, or sorry, 1 your time, noon our time.